We discussed a lot of different situations, some wonderful and some difficulties.
President-elect Donald Trump meets President Obama today at the White House, where once again immigration policy is discussed.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us this evening. 2 days since the election, and riots and protests are breaking out in cities nationwide. Many organizations are preparing for a Republican president and Congress to make sweeping changes. That includes the refugee resettlement program.
Trump and members of Congress have said they would stop it, or at the very least, slow it down. Valley News Team's immigration and relocation reporter Bradford Eric finds out what that means for North Dakota's resettlement program.
Just last week, our new president-elect is stumping for your votes in Minnesota.
When I'm elected president, we will suspend the Syrian refugee program, and we will keep radical Islamic terrorists the hell out of our country.
And huge cheers erupt. Now that Trump's been voted in, North Dakota's lone refugee resettlement agency says changes are coming, but they're just watching and waiting for now.
If Congress and the president ends federal funding for the program, will you be able to continue the program here?
Refugee resettlement is a federally funded program, so it is work that the federal government does through organizations like ours. So if the United States decides to, withdraw from participating in refugee resettlement, then there won't be resettlement work that happens in the United States.
North Dakota is a Wilson Fish state, meaning the state has handed off the duties of resettling refugees to the third-party nonprofit Lutheran Social Services. So the federal dollars come to the state says, here you go, LSS, and then they appropriate the money in turn.
LSS determines the number of refugees, and the more refugees they get, the more money they make. So I don't know for sure what will happen, but there will be changes that are going to be made. The legislature, I believe, will be addressing this issue, so it won't be in our hands much longer.
At least one member of the Fargo City Commission is still asking questions about the program, and top state legislators have already said they would support ending the program in North Dakota. Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
We have posted links to much of our previous coverage of this issue online. Just click on this story at valleynewslive.com.